What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Duck and D Fields. And before we get into anything, man, make sure you like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. But hey, I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast earlier today, and it was with Robert Downey Jr., and he was talking about Tropic Thunder, the movie they did. Great movie. It's funny. I highly suggest that you go watch it. But it was controversial because of Blackface. And now let's hear him out and see what Jamie Foxx has to say, because he had him on in this little interview clip. So I think it's nice to have an outside presence to hear, Jamie Foxx being a black man, black actor, see his take on it. Because, Robert Downey Jr. explained that he wasn't doing it out of like hate or anything. He was just being an actor, and it's very fuzzy, man. Let's just get right into it. So less talking, more watching, and like always, all the Joe Rogan stands out there, man. Let's get into it,
bitches. I did Jimmy Fallon. One seating that Jimmy Fallon and every organization wanted to get me.
What did you say?
I was doing a joke. I was singing. We were singing these funny songs about who let the dogs out, and so we took "Who Let the Dogs Out" and put it in like a vaudeville or a show tune. Who let the dogs out? Whatever it was, right? But beginning of that, I sort of ad-libbed like, I was watching these dogs and they were coming towards me, and I was wondering, who let them out? And there was a pit bull there, and you have to be careful because pit bulls can be cantankerous, And then I go into the song. The pit bull.
Never heard that word before.
Was like Jamie Foxx said, pit bull shamed us.
You pit bull shamed?
Don't pit bull shame it.
Oh my God.
And then there was another thing where Jimmy Fallon was doing some type of he was saying what was going to be on the next show, and I was doing a bad version of signing, which I actually know how to sign.
Fucking
but
headphones be
You know sign language?
I know sign language. We'll talk more about it later.
Whoa.
All those types of different
I'm
things.
trying to learn
But
sign language.
as
Shit.
I was doing it as a joke, I didn't know that the person that he was talking about happened to be deaf.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh my God. And so then, so it's just all of these things. And I try to tell people, I say, hey, listen, we never mean anything bad. We poke fun, but we don't mean anything bad. But you can't just, you can't kill us. Because I got to keep doing what I do, So it's getting tougher.
Well, it's just what we're talking about social media, about people commenting on things that you can't read the comments. There's just too many people.
This is crazy. This is like 2 to 3 years ago, and we still got the same shit. People are sensitive to things, and you gotta respect that. But if you're just poking fun and not trying to like hurt people, I say some things, I'm just poking fun, but it's never meant any like real hate behind it, because you gotta respect everyone's opinions and things like that. So it's real.
Yeah.
And people are always
crazy
looking for something to
times.
be recreationally outraged at.
Yeah, and the comments will get that ass too. The comment will hit you right where you are sometimes. You go, damn, this motherfucker's right.
Well, it's good too, though. A little bit. I mean, they're right when they're actually right. Like, someone can say something ridiculous about you, and if you know it's ridiculous, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
But if it's got a hint of truth, you're like, ooh.
But when
Cuts deep.
somebody says something about your teeth,
Cut.
you kind of look in the mirror. I don't understand, man.
I got fucked up
Yeah.
lower teeth.
I got somebody hit me with the donkey. It's fucking donkey. I was like, I started talking like, it's crazy. So, but I tell people all the time, don't read the comments. That's the book. Don't read the comments, because it will make you start to change the way you do things. If I read all of the comments, I'd never tell another joke.
Yeah.
If I read all the comments, I'd never try
That's
another.
crazy to think about.
I got a movie that we just shot for little or nothing called All-Star Weekend, and the jokes are like all the way out there, and it's I got everybody in it, and we're all play different characters. Like I play a white racist cop.
And how do you do that?
Oh, I'll show it to you. I'll grab this thing and show it to you. But it's Robert Downey Jr. plays a Mexican. Gerard Butler plays a Russian who loves gymnastics. Benicio del Toro plays this crazy tattoo artist, and we're all doing our thing. So it's like if you read the comments, that'll make you tuck that in. But this is some brilliant, And it's a cool little thing too. It's called All-Star Weekend for a reason. It's about two guys. One guy loves Steph Curry, the other guy loves LeBron James, and all they're trying to do is get to the All-Star game. And it's sort of like this whole journey of running into all these people. So it's dope. But it is some things where it's like, ooh.
I've never seen that movie. What the hell?
See,
If you've seen it, drop down in the comments below.
Robert
Let me know
Downey
how it
Jr.
is, man.
Just
I'll go
from
check it
Tropic
out.
Thunder.
I'm a
Think
movie
about that.
buff.
You can never do that anymore. You can't have blackface anymore.
Yeah, you know what? I'll say this. People have to understand where it comes from. There are real people out there that really mean you harm. Like outside of us. I mean, there's some real people who really don't fucking like you. Whatever you are, whether you're black, you're white, you're straight, you're gay, whatever it is. There's some people who really don't like. We're the
Facts.
entertainment. And it's easy. We're easy targets. We're easy. It's easy for you to jump on Robert Downey Jr. or Jamie Foxx or Joe because it's easy. You know, when it's
all
real
out
things,
there.
which, you know,
It's
whether it's
what you see.
politics or whether it's whatever, a lot of times we're not ready for that fight. But it's easy to sort of pick the comedian. I called Robert. I said, listen, I need you to play a Mexican. He says, dude, here's the deal. Sure, fuck it. Sure, why not? Fuck it, sure, of course. Mexican, whatever. But then he texts back and said, I'm nervous to play the Mexican. I said, well, shit, you played the black dude. And you killed that shit. We're just all,
True.
you know, we got to be able to do characters.
What kind of blowback did he get from playing the black dude?
None. Because we
It was
fucked with him.
before The Wire, too, though. It was like, what year was Tropic Thunder? I feel like that was like 10 years ago.
It was wild. But here's the thing. We fuck with Robert Downey Jr. Like, that's our guy.
Right.
Like, I did his birthday party. And my first joke was, how dare you take all of these roles from black people? You know, anyway, everybody's laughing. So
That's the thing, man.
it's sort of like the entertainers, man. You got to give us room. You know what I'm saying? Like, to play in it. I'll show you when I
Or you
go-
got to take that room.
You got to take it. You
Yeah.
can't worry about. I saw Chappelle somewhere. It was like, you know, they were asking him about his jokes, and he's like, "Yo, man, look, you know, people have said worse shit." And I think he said something about Donald Trump saying "grab him by the pussy" or some shit, whatever. But it
He
was
did
true.
say
It was
that.
like the one thing that you
Fucking
look
our
at what happened
president.
with politics this year.
A lot
people
to
sort of
say
stripped
about him,
away a
but
lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Regardless
he is
of
our
what
president.
you believed in.
It's crazy. It's crazy as it sounds, man. He's our president. It is what it is. We just gotta learn how to be better, do better, and shit like that. But hey, my input, I think, you see, when he did that, there was no intention to hurt. See, back in the day, they were doing blackface to create the stereotype. You know, black people are lazy. They eat watermelon, eat chicken all the time. They, what other things? Because I learned about this in my cultural music class, you know. Even back then in music shows, they would have blackface. And, you know, the lazy N-word, you know, they be laying on the ground. They never want to work, this and that. But if you're in character and portraying a character differently, not putting them down, then it's fuzzy. I don't like different races portraying other races because I feel like they don't know them. Is that the right thing to say? They don't know them. Like, it'd be wrong for me to play like an Asian if I've never even inherited an Asian culture or, you know, talk to Asian people. Like, I don't know anyone from over there. Like, I don't. So I don't know. It's just weird. It's a fucking hairy line, man. As long as the intention is not to hurt or to portray someone as someone bad, then, I mean, shit. Fuck. That doesn't mean just go around being blackface and shit like that, because that's fucked up. You know, just can't do that. You know, people are sensitive and times are sensitive, so that's my input on it.
Whatever person you voted for, there was a lot of things that were sort of addressed about, like, maybe we were playing things a little too close. Like, some of those politicians were afraid to say what Donald Trump was saying, and they ended up being
True.
left in the dust because people were a little like, well, he's got a point in the sense that we're playing things a little too close.
That's the only thing, you know, I don't really fuck with Trump like that, but he's our president, man. Fuck it. Shit, you know, what the fuck are we gonna do? Whatever happens in this election happens, you know. But yeah, Trump says whatever the fuck he wants to say. I have respect in the sense for him for that. You know, you can not like someone and have respect for him, you know. People would always pin LeBron and Kobe against each other, but they always respected each other. I don't understand why people would hate each other for liking a different one, but then they would respect each other. Make it make sense, man. But hey, let me know what you guys think of the video in the comments down below. But hey, hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.